I know you see.
Okay.
Hey yo! I don't
What
even
it
feel
do?
like
What it
doing this
do?
anymore. God damn it! Welcome back. I'm Lex.
I'm Kayla.
And I'm fucking with.
Hey, whoa!
Wait, you're doing what?
Oh.
Hi.
Wait.
Hi. Y'all
Hey yo!
Y'all doing
Hey,
too
you're watching
damn much.
motherfucking Disney
That's
Channel.
No, y'all motherfuckers watching Cartoon Network.
You watching That's Law. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Guys, welcome
That's
to
law.
today's episode. Today
Hell
we
yeah.
have the lovely Kayla with us.
Michaela Lagoon.
Um,
Remember my last name. Thank you, though. Thank you for inputting that.
hookah extraordinaire,
Entrepreneur,
bartender, master mixologist,
I guess.
and greatest general manager of that one place you guys all know of.
Shout out.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. Thank you for being here with us.
Round of
Thank you for
applause.
having me.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you
a
for
small
having me.
introduction of me, but I'll let you introduce yourself a little bit more.
I'm Kayla, for those that don't know, or Michaela for whoever decides to call me by my government name.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm here. It's me. You'll probably find out more about me throughout this episode, so just stay tuned.
She has
and
OnlyFans.
Don't listen to every lie that gets told in this interview, so just be mindful. Comment the ones that you think are lies.
I'll put it down below.
No.
Plain. Subscribe.
So you're currently back
15% off
from
the
Miami.
I
How's
am.
the Miami living been?
So I'm currently back on vacation in Atlanta. Never thought I'd ever be the one to
It
say
is
that.
Vacation.
That's crazy.
Hey, vacation in
Maybe-
Atlanta.
Vacation
Crazy.
in Atlanta.
Vacation in Atlanta is
What you doing
crazy.
here, bro?
How many
No.
times have you had chicken wings this week?
Fucking.
Well, 3 times if you count earlier. But no. Yeah, I'm currently in Atlanta on vacation. I currently live in Miami. I made the move about 5 months ago now. 4 months, almost 5. So yeah, so I've just been living out in Miami since April and just living it up.
Living la vida loca.
Yeah, pretty
Terrible.
much, basically.
Fuck the Latin scene over there. I'm just talking shit. Winwood. Shout out to Winwood. Shout out to all my
Winwood's always a
people
vibe.
over there. Shout
It's
out
always a
to
vibe.
shout out to my mom, my dad.
Dale.
Shouts out.
Dale. Ah, Mr. 305. Ah, Mrs. 305. Ah.
Alright.
Nah, bro, but how do you I know it's a night and day difference, but like how do you can like
Compare
well,
the two.
yeah, compare from like living in Miami to living in Atlanta? I know
Um,
they're both major cities and I guess you can say in the United States, but like they're two very different. So how do you compare them to
like here.
Yeah.
Miami and Atlanta are very night and day for many different reasons. Obviously, like the way the cities are laid out, the way that the culture is laid out, the food, the vibe, the weather, like just everything as a whole is completely like super night and day. I mean, don't get me wrong, like they have their like, outer cities kind of like we do, like, obviously like we have Marietta, Gwinnett, like, stuff like that.
shout out to Gwinnett motherfuckers.
And obviously, like, they have them as well, but these are kind of like a little bit more in Miami than one might think. And I mean, like I said, like, it's so night and day. It's like the culture is so different. Like, the Latin culture out there is so heavily prominent. The food is predominantly Spanish. Like, you can find Spanish food from literally any culture out there.
Wings over there are trash, bro. I ain't gonna hold
Do
you.
not come to Miami for wings. Miami is not a city for wings.
You
So
ask for
don't.
extra crispy, they come out extra soggy.
I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, obviously nobody goes to Miami for wings. But yeah, I mean, just like that. I mean, the nightlife is completely different. The weather is night and day. I mean, we get what? 10, 20-degree winters here. Over there, I think
love
it's
it.
maybe 50 degrees lowest, like in the wintertime. So,
Still hot.
I mean, it's definitely like, I mean, there's so many, like, you can compare them for hours, to be honest.
Yeah, we were recently out there, and let me tell you, we had a blast. We've been twice in these last 6 months that you've been down there,
Has it been twice?
and
Yeah, twice in the last 4 months.
a couple of y'all been more times than I have, but yeah, we all went down together as a group twice, and
Here, man. You know
at the time of my
motherfucking
life,
vibes.
both times, like they're both great. The boat, the first time
Insecure
I actually
Man
didn't go to the club with y'all,
LLC.
because
Didn't
I was
you didn't
celebrating my
make it?
birthday. I didn't. Yeah, I
Didn't
didn't
make
even make it. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean definitely like Miami will not fail you. Like if you want to party, Miami will not fail you. There's something for everybody in
The
that city.
hospitality in the clubs in
And
Miami,
yeah,
bro.
like the
I
hospitality
fucking
there
love
is
that shit.
so unmatched. Like here you pay 350, 450 depending where you're at for a bottle of say Don Repo in the club here. And not to shit on anybody, but it's like the service in the nightlife in Atlanta is just kind of
Y'all motherfuckers are trash.
I wouldn't say that. It's just it doesn't compare to the level of service that you get in Miami.
Trash.
And in some places, don't get me wrong, like the bottles are expensive as shit in Miami. Like Miami's an expensive city, but
I mean, think
but
about
it's
it.
like
You're paying $500 for a Don Repo over there and $350 for a Don Repo over here. It's like
but the difference that I would compare it to
you
is like
never have to touch that bottle
yeah,
over there.
you never have to pour your own shots. You're never making your own drinks. Like your server, like you don't have to
You
walk
pick up the
around
bottle,
to find.
they snatch your fucking
Yeah,
bottle out your hand.
they're running towards your section. You have a designated busser at every section.
Security guard.
Security is like splitting yours in another section, so throw them a little bread on the side, and they're fucking escorting you to the bathroom. Like it's just a level of like hospitality that's completely unmatched. Your table is never dirty. Like you'll never find empty shot glasses, empty glasses, like. And you never have to look around for your server and try to find her. I mean, obviously, like, don't get me wrong, like, the clubs are busy, so it's gonna take them a second to get to you. But the second that like you need something, there's always somebody there, whether it's the manager or the bottle girl or the bottle girl's, co-server or whatever it is. It's like it's just such a different level of hospitality that's super, super unmatched, and it's literally unlike anything I've ever experienced. And I've been to quite a different few cities that have nightlife, and it's probably one of the like in the top best hospitality services I've ever experienced. So
Yeah, clubs are cool, but I mean, honestly, just everything that Miami has to offer, uh, it's definitely a great experience. Because not any day did we do like the same thing.
oh,
You
for
know, when I
sure.
got there this last time, first day was beach day. Second day we
My man
did
came on the beach wearing
the
shoes.
boat. Yeah,
My man took a plane, a train, a car, a Uber just to
walk.
get to the beach.
Yeah.
and a walk.
No, I mean that's one thing I do love about Miami is that there's so much to do and there's literally something for everybody there. It doesn't matter like what your niche is. If you're into art, I mean they have art on the park like all the time. If you're into rollerblading, there's people that rollerblade like down the side of the beach every morning or every
Volleyball.
night. Volleyball courts on deck.
Bro, we had
You
a
want to go work?
crazy ass
Yeah,
volleyball.
I mean you want to go work
We
out.
got beach pickleball.
Yeah, you can play pickleball on the beach. I mean, there's just so much for
I
everybody
showered
out
Lex
there.
on the beach.
Yeah. So I mean, there's just so much. There's so much to do in Miami that like your possibilities are so endless, and it's like, and Miami's a very outdoor city.
100%.
Like it makes you see everybody like being outside doing outside stuff. It makes you want to go do outside stuff, and sometimes like not even like you don't even have to be active. Like I mean, you could go to the beach or you can go, rent a boat with your friends and.
Bless you.
Like you can go rent a beach with your friend. I meant rent a boat with your friends.
the beach.
Rent a
Yeah,
beach
you
with
got
your
money.
Yo, you got it like that,
You can
bro?
rent a cabana on the beach.
That is
But
wicked
no,
work.
I mean you can rent a
Let me
boat with
get
your
this
friends
section.
and like there's just so much to do. I mean, they have ATVs, they have like night kayaking. Like there's just so much that you can do there that it's like if you literally come down for a week, I can take you to do something different every single day. And if you say, "Hey, Kayla, I don't even want to hit the club," like you'll still be doing just fine, having the same amount of fun without even touching a club. So it's like Miami. The one thing I do appreciate about it is like you don't have to go down there to party. Obviously, like Miami's known as a party city, but if that's not like what you're interested in, like you don't have to go down there and hit the club every night and spend X amount of dollars just to keep up with everybody else. It's like there's just so many things that you can do with your friends that shit are a
Sadly,
fraction
that's
of
the
the
only
cost.
thing Atlanta has. I mean, all we have is nightclubs and hookah, like
the clubs, I guess.
clubs, lounges. I mean,
Yeah, I
we
mean
don't have
that's the
beaches. We
sad
don't.
part is that like there's not a whole lot of things. I think that I have noticed that there are a lot of activities starting to come to Atlanta, but they're still not as like popular. Like I noticed that pickleball has finally came to Atlanta, which is something that's like really popular in Miami, but pickleball has come to Atlanta. I've noticed that there's a lot
What
of
the fuck is
things.
pickleball?
Fuck is pickleball? Like,
It's tennis meets ping pong.
is it like
So you're playing on a tennis
Like
court.
so miniature tennis?
Do you use like
Is it miniature tennis or is it
Kinda.
oversized ping pong?
However you want to look at it.
Yeah.
It's all the same. It's,
If I tell you extra medium, is that in between?
I'll say, tell
if you wait if you wait for the waiter, are you the waiter?
high thoughts at fucking 9 p.m. sober as shit.
And
Does Lightning
Um,
McQueen have car insurance or life insurance?
But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, like there's just so much to do, and it's like, don't get me wrong, like nightlife is expensive out there, but it's like even when they come out, we rent a yacht for 6 hours, and it usually comes out to like maybe $200 per person, and you're out there for 6 hours, and you get some like really good views, really good vibes. Like they've
Which
even,
is
I've had two of my homies come out on a yacht, and they literally DJ'd for 6 hours. So it's like while we're out on the water,
insecure, man. You know the
while
fuck
we're
going on.
partying it up, you bring your own your alcohol, you bring your own food, like
Shout out to
you bring
DJ
all your own
Hollywood
stuff, and
and
it's
DJ
just
Louis
it's just
Allen.
always a vibe out there, and that's one thing I really do appreciate, and it's like it's very refreshing from being in Atlanta for so long and like only knowing Atlanta to then go out and be able to live this day to day, because everybody can go on vacation and everybody has a
For, like,
break
a
from
week,
reality.
yeah.
But then they have to come back to the reality, and it's like, damn. But the fact that I live in a place that people choose to go vacation in, it's like an everyday vacation for me. So it's definitely,
That
it keeps
sounds
me
nice.
motivated.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't. I enjoy the time I spend there, but definitely like
Living wise,
I enjoy my time here in Atlanta.
Nah, bro.
You know,
Can't do it.
I've been
Can't-
born and
I
raised here,
can't.
and I honestly don't ever see myself leaving. As much as I do talk about leaving, I don't see myself ever leaving.
The one piece of advice that I will give everybody is I think that everybody needs to get out. Like, unless you grew up like bouncing around from city to city, like say you're a military kid or whatever the case may be, I do believe that everybody at some point in time in their life needs to leave their hometown, even if it's for 6 months or a year. Everybody needs to leave their hometown to go experience something else, because people just get so comfortable knowing what they know and being comfortable in their environment that they're in, until they get put in an environment that they're not comfortable with anymore. Like, you just get so caught up in like, this is my life and this is all it can be. Like, it doesn't push you to want to do anything more, to go want to meet different people. I mean, the people that I've met in Miami are night and day from the people that I've met in Atlanta, and I'm extremely grateful for everybody in Atlanta. But it's like, without them, I also wouldn't have been able to experience some of the things that I have experienced in Miami. So I think that, like I said, even if you're there for 6 months to a year, everybody should get out, branch out, and experience a different environment. Even if they decide at the end of it, you know what, I just really love Atlanta, or I just really love my hometown, wherever it is, and it's like, maybe this city's not
ATL
for
to the
me.
day I die.
Like, everybody should always like experience that, so they can say, hey, like, I've left my hometown, but I know that like Atlanta's where I want to be at, or my hometown is where I want to be at.
Honestly, I love Atlanta, bro. I love Atlanta too much for me to move out.
You love hookah too much, bro. That's what it is, bro.
Yeah.
Other places don't have hookah like that.
They
man.
no,
Atlanta's
Miami.
a-
No, Miami has prominent hookah. I ain't gonna hold you. But it's just so fucking expensive over there, bro. It's like $80 for a fucking hookah.
We can debate about that, but maybe on a different day.
Yeah, nah, I can go without the hookah. Like,
I mean, I don't smoke it like how he's making it seem like.
nah, he.
No, I will say, like, hookah culture is definitely a lot higher in Atlanta than it is in Miami.
100%.
And Miami does have hookahs. Like, you can go out and you can find a hookah. Like, it's not like LA where it's extremely hard to find
Yeah.
hookahs. It's like in Miami, they're there. They are expensive. And some places you're going to pay for an expensive hookah. And honestly, that shit is whack. And then you're going to go
I'm not
somewhere
gonna
where
say
it's
any
like,
names, but
okay, it might be good one day and it might be ass the next. It's like, it's just Miami doesn't have a hookah culture.
which bitch were you sitting with earlier, huh? Tell me, who were you sitting with? Because I don't like this. Are you cheating on me with this episode now? I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Behind the scenes,
God damn it.
she was here when you left for that one
Just
moment.
trying out the casting couch.
Casting couch is crazy. No, but I would say for me, bro, I like me being in Miami for like a week. I know you were in there for a week as well. Like, get the fuck off your phone. I can't do it, bro. That living, like that lifestyle that they live over there,
It's a fast lifestyle.
it's a fast lifestyle. It's a
fast
very
lifestyle.
and it's like, bro, you just go every day. I would say like I wouldn't mind being over there, like because us being over there, I saw a lot of construction over there, and I know like job security gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, if you're in construction in Miami, yeah, bro, you're locked in.
But
for
my
the next,
thing
like,
is
30
like
years.
I see these motherfuckers walking from their job to the home, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm out. I ain't doing that, bro. Nah. But I would say like, bro, I mean,
It's a fast lifestyle. It's
yeah,
definitely.
I'm just comfortable where I'm at, and I love being comfortable. I love being where I'm at, and Atlanta is forever gonna be my home. And
See, and I think that's the difference for me. Is like, I don't like, once I notice that I'm too comfortable in a specific area in my life,
go to sleep.
I like to shake it up. Like, I was I felt like I was too comfortable in Atlanta, and it was time for me to switch it up and try something new and throw myself in the deep end. And I mean, that's how I learned how to swim. So that's just kind of how I live life now. Is I just throw myself in the deep end, and if I sink, I sink, and if I float, I float. And you're never gonna know till you try. I mean, it's the same thing like with my old job. It was like I felt like I was too comfortable there, and it was time for me to move on to something else. And that's just how I operate with my life. So it's like not everybody lives life the same way, but it's definitely just how I carry myself. So
Yeah. But I mean, fuck it. I can't.
So now living in Miami for 6 months, what's your favorite newfound activity that you have out there?
put me on a boat any day. I will not live on a boat. You can't pay me to live on a boat. Well, maybe you could pay me to live on a boat.
I live in a boat.
I couldn't live on a boat, but you can invite me to a boat every day, and I
I
would
want to go on a cruise.
Yeah, I'd be down for a cruise. Yeah.
I'm not. A cruise girly.
Wait, I just got that one. I just got that one.
I think that calls.
Shout out to you, bit dog. Go with you.
The shout out is crazy. I think that deserves a shot.
That deserves a round of applause right there, and a motherfucker.
That's the magic word, cruise.
Cruise and the air horn. Let's take this motherfucking shot real quick. Hell no, y'all. I love this shit, bro. This shit lit as fuck. Get your ass in here, Aconic. Man, shout out to my boy Aconic again, bro. Austin, DJ Hollywood's Insecure Men LLC, Lonely Ladies Club. Shout out. He does his thing. Thank you for having us once again.
Still got all the shirts on sale.
Yep. And shout out to him for letting you use the shop once again. It's our dog right here. His shirts are now on sale. We got one right there, that white one. All these, this one that I'm wearing.
For year right now.
For year. If you show this video to him when he gets here, he would gladly take off nothing. He's still going to charge your ass full price.
He might just try to do double just because of it.
Yep, just because it's a video. Please, thank you. Love y'all. Jesus.
Chasing it with the chelada, that's crazy.
That's wicked. Wicked work. But yeah, no, for sure. I think that being on a boat is definitely like my new favorite activity. I didn't know that I was gonna be such a boat girly until I got invited to one probably like every 2 weeks, and I was on one, and I was like, oh shit, like this is a vibe. But it's also a vibe because of like you're literally just on a boat like with your homies, with your homegirls, like drinking, talking shit in the water, like all just doing a bunch of stuff that you couldn't normally do in that specific environment. It's like over there also. Like, I always tell them, like, they're like, bro, you just tell me what time you want to go on the boat, and you can go on the boat. Like, it doesn't matter if you want to go on that boat from 2 a.m. to 2 p.m. or you want to go on the boat from 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Like, over there, it's the possibilities are endless when it comes to boats. And it's like, and to be honest, you would think, like, oh, it's Miami, it's a yacht. Oh, my God, it's going to be so expensive. It's like, bro, you get a bunch of your homies together. You're on that boat for 6 hours. Like, you're paying maybe $100, $200 a person, depending on, what you get or whatever. And it's like, that's 10 times cheaper than, going to the club and balling out and buying 3-4 bottles just to do it. It's like, those are moments that you just probably will never get back. It's like, you put your homie that's a DJ on the back of the boat, and they're fucking DJing the whole time that you're there. You're drinking with all your homies. You're, jumping off the back of the boat. Like, you're hopping waves. Like, it's just
I'm not gonna lie. I think I like the first time better than the second one.
I think the vibes.
I was a little bit more. I was a little bit more lit the first time.
The vibes were.
But also like just that whole like having them DJ like that was.
I think that definitely set the mood.
Never forget that. Yeah.
I think that definitely set the mood.
So the first time we went to Miami, Lex and we actually decided to drive the 10 hours.
Fuck yeah.
Because we were like, yo, I told my boys, I was like, Austin and DJ Louis Alva, shout out to them. And
it's Luey.
What's it called? I told him, I was like, look, if y'all want to DJ on the boat, we can bring the mixer, speaker, everything. We just got to drive there. I said I was willing to drive, so Lex was being a good brother of mine, and he was like, fuck it, I'll go with you.
Bro, now including last week, that's twice, bro, that I've been like, fuck it, if you gonna ride, I'm gonna ride.
Hell
bro,
yeah.
that's twice.
And So Lex and I took that 10-hour journey to fucking Miami. Well, he slept most of the time.
What? Look, the way there was lit.
This man started drinking
Henny.
Hennessy.
It was my birthday. We were celebrating my birthday already.
That is true. I
An
give him
hour
that.
into the drive, he pops the bottle and just starts.
I mean, they
fucking
did leave
going.
at like 12:30 in the morning, on his birthday. So
Yeah, so I was like, you
Lex
know
did
what?
have a green pass to.
I
I mean,
said-
well,
Right.
look, I was born at 12/29 on April 18th. Okay, so it just makes sense.
But yeah, like drove down there, had all the equipment. I was practically the damn fucking road manager at that point. Fucking having everything. Getting there, we got there like at 10 in the morning on that Thursday. And
Yeah, I was knocked.
we were fucking cooked, bro.
I was knocked. I went out the night
But
before.
honestly, that
Drunk as fuck.
that fucking boat having the actual like DJ setup, having the actual speaker, everything was a fucking bop because
And it was
And
just
fuck
all
is
good
Speedy
vibes
and
all
Lotte.
around. It
Yeah.
was literally all good vibes all around. We all had a blast. Like we all were just enjoying everybody, and also this is the first time that they've come to see me since I've moved down to Miami. So we're all kind of like riding the hype, like, oh shit, like my friend, and it's like overall, like that time was definitely like it was a good vibe. But
You know those posts where everybody's like, "Oh, the group made it out of the chat" or something like that, but the chat didn't make it back. Yeah, we
I know what you're trying to say though.
we definitely had our moments, but we didn't get like that. Yeah, we made it through.
Yeah.
The
We got
group
too
made it
fucked up
back
on the boat.
back from the chat.
You did.
I mean, the second time, it was a vibe, but it wasn't the same as the first time. Like,
I mean, I think the vibes were definitely off a little
I
bit.
took the
Just
whole bottle of aguardiente. Killed that shit.
I think that yeah, I think well, he kept giving it to my homie. I think the vibes were definitely off this last time, but at the end of the day, like, you'll always have fun on a boat. Like, regardless of whatever it is, like 9 times or basically 10 times out of 10, like you'll always
I
have
would
fun
say
on a
my
boat.
favorite boat ride so far was when Austin, Kayla, and me, we went
The sunrise one.
in the sunrise and
Perfect
shit was
example of you could literally go on a
fucking
boat
vibe.
whenever.
We
We got on
literally
that boat at
left
4 in the morning.
Yeah, we got on the boat at 4 in the morning. Motherfucking the captain, bro. Shout out my captain,
My captain,
dreamy
my
ass
captain.
man right there. I could never forget about him. Dreamy man. His eyes are dreamy.
I'm gonna send him this.
Go ahead. I'll send it to him too. God damn it. I don't even have him on anything. But not, yeah, that motherfucker, you know what he did, Lex? We was cruising, bro. Just straight up cruising. Listen to fucking house music. Just chilling. Motherfucker turns down the volume, looks back, and he says, y'all good? We said, yeah, we good. I thought he was just checking up on us, bro. Motherfucker said, I bet. Gun that motherfucker, fool. Dominic Toretto wheelie up in that motherfucker to the point where me and Austin look like Frozone just leaning forward and shit. And bro, we just started fucking going. And like, like those videos when the boat starts like hopping on the waves. Yeah, and when you jump and you get that right momentum, you like in the air for like
Air.
yeah. So I fucked around and found out that
Found out the hard way.
I found it the hard way. I was right there where you were sitting on the boat, and I jumped and I landed over there where Kayla's sitting, bro. I almost fell off the boat at one point. Austin did too. That shit was fucking wicked, bro. Like good ass.
That one, I'll be honest, I was jealous at first because I was like, "Fuck!" I was leaving to get on a plane
Oh yeah.
to go back
You were
to
leaving
Atlanta
you were leaving
to
to
go
get on a
to
plane.
work,
To get on a plane, get on a train, get in your car, go to work, my
Yeah.
boy.
and I was like, "I can't believe these motherfuckers on a boat right now," and I'm out here waiting to get on a
Yeah, that
Spirit flight. Bro.
That sunrise was wicked.
Uh,
bro. I ain't gonna hold you. That
My
fucking-
shit was delayed
Beautiful.
3 hours, or no, not 3 hours, 30 minutes, and then
Who you
when
telling?
y'all went and I found out y'all shit was delayed 3 hours, I
No,
was
our
like,
shit was delayed 7 hours.
yeah.
We were supposed to board at 8.
Yeah,
We didn't board until 2 or 3.
yeah. And when I found that out, I gave it a little.
2:30 when you boarded.
And guess what I did? I had to go straight to fucking work. Second I landed on the off that motherfucker. We landed like at 5. Went home, got dressed, went straight to work.
Wicked work.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why. Was it the weather that was making that shit delayed?
Yeah, there was a storm.
Yeah, I think there was a storm, so the plane coming in got delayed. So usually what they do is they have a plane that goes back and forth between Miami and Atlanta. So the plane that was coming from Atlanta to Miami kept getting delayed because of the weather. And then by the time it finally got here,
It got delayed even more
it got
because
delayed more.
apparently
Yeah.
they were refueling the fucking plane, and the guy that was
It was
refueling
new.
it was
He was
brand
new.
fucking new. So
Didn't know
he
how to
was
do it.
didn't know how to fucking do it. So we were waiting on the plane for like about an hour and a half, almost 2 hours
Damn.
for that shit to refuel.
And that was with who? And
We ain't mentioning no name.
I'm gonna fucking say it. The fuck? I'm gonna say it. We were with Delta.
yeah, Spirit would never, bro.
Spirit would
Damn.
Even when the whole fucking internet or whatever the fuck shut down, you see Spirit still
Yep,
going.
Spirit still going, bro. They didn't give a fuck if they knew where they was at in the air. Yeah, they said just take this plane.
My
and go
pilot
somewhere.
said, I got I got that mental memory in my shit, bro. I know what
I saw this thing.
I remember seeing that cloud.
Yeah, I passed that cloud last time. Yeah.
I saw this thing that was like, oh, like if you're in a plane and there's a storm, like why can't you just fly over it? Like why do you have to fly through the storm? Why can't you fly over the storm?
Well, I mean, if you take the wings off a fly, is it now called a walk?
I was about to say, what the fuck did you just say?
Is an extra medium.
That find a different one because that's mine.
I
no,
forgot
I
what I
mean-
said the other time.
Yeah, no, that's Miami for me. Like I said, like it's definitely not for the weak. It's whenever you decide to get out of your hometown, regardless of where you're going, like
Go to Texas.
have your shit in a row.
Ooh, that's what we should
I'm moving to Vermont.
That's what we should do, bro.
Something about Vermont.
No, we should go to Texas though.
I lived in Vermont for like 6 months.
You know that song "Stick Season"? Yeah, he's from Vermont.
Couldn't tell you.
We should do a Texas Insecure Men road trip.
Ooh,
Houston?
Texas.
Yeah.
That one restaurant.
Oh, I'm down. Fucking Block be sending
OJ?
that shit. What's it called?
OJ?
No. What is it? Ojos
huh?
Locos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm at a OO.
Wasn't trying to.
I was at OJ. I was about to say orange juice.
I was thinking of Ojos, that's why. But yeah,
Nah,
no.
but I would say you gotta have one, you gotta have pockets, and two, you gotta have a heart to live in Miami, bro.
You also have to have a lot of discipline.
Oh hell yeah, because
In Miami specifically, you have to have discipline because it's super, super easy to get caught up in the nightlife or just caught up in the scene in general. Don't get me wrong, there's a way to make it in Miami, like, or without having to pay a dime. It just depends on how you roll and how you
OnlyFans.
don't. No discrimination towards anybody. I mean, there's definitely a way to make it without,
Scamming.
having a job or whatever the case is.
OnlyFans.
But I mean, you definitely need a lot of discipline to live there. It's definitely not for the weak. It's definitely a fast-paced city, but it's like you gotta figure it out. And
How the fuck this motherfucker just really just got out in the middle of them?
hold on. You restarted it.
Yeah. So now being between Miami and Atlanta, what's the biggest thing you missed from out here in Atlanta?
Definitely, the biggest thing would be my friends. I miss my friends a lot.
Lame man.
Alright, fuck y'all. I miss
Lame man,
not
motherfucker.
them.
Zoom in.
No, I mean, I miss my friends the most. I think me leaving my friends has been the hardest part of my move. It's just like having to adjust without having them like in my day-to-day day, and it was
Day to die.
day to die.
That's Southern, I tell you
Alright.
what.
If I ride, my homies ride. If I shoot, my homies shoot. If I die, shit, my homies die with me.
hey.
But yeah, no, I think like I said, like
Well,
it's definitely like the hardest thing has been like leaving my friends because my friends are my family. Like I don't have a very big family here, so like having my friends as my family has definitely been hard.
Lame man, motherfucker.
Especially still seeing them like everybody
shit at you.
together and everybody doing things over here, and I'm like in Miami, a 10-hour drive, a 2-hour flight away. Like it's definitely a little sad, a little that I can't be there and like be with them.
oh, Cosita, you touching my heart. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, but I mean, it's definitely like everybody always says, like if I can do anything, what would I do? And it's like if I can bring all my friends down there with me, like I'd take them. But all right, fuck you then. Stay your ass here.
I would gladly stay.
But I mean, like I said, like yeah, like
would stay here,
leaving my friends have
smoke a
definitely
hookah.
been the hardest part. And I think every time I come back to Atlanta and I hang out with them, it's definitely like a little bit harder each time because you get to see like them moving on in a way and them like learning life kind of like without you in their face every day. So it's definitely it's hard. It's hard, but that's probably like the biggest thing I'd miss.
Outside of that, what do you miss more? Bartending or managing at that one
One
place that
spot?
shall be not be
The one
named?
spot?
Man, shout out. Ah, yeah, motherfuckers
Maybe
thought I was gonna
like,
do it. Ah, you thought I was gonna do it.
I mean, I really loved managing. I think I did my job really well, and if I didn't, I probably wouldn't have been there for as long as I was. But I mean, I was there for almost 3 years being a general manager, and when I walked in the door, it was like, I hate y'all.
You was a high.
Hi. No, but like when I walked in the door there, like all I had was bartending and serving experience. I'd never had any like manager experience. And in my time there, I worked my way up all the way to being a general manager, learning how to do payroll, learning how to do HR, being able
Motherfucking
to
round of applause to that one right there.
learning how to deal with like everybody's personalities and just everybody from all different parts, distributors, staff, like anything. And it's like, I'm extremely grateful for everything that I've learned in that place because it was like without them, I wouldn't have the knowledge that I do have now. It's like I can confidently go be a general manager somewhere, or I even learned side skills. Like I can confidently do like sound and lighting engineering. I can wire all that stuff. I can set it all up for you. I even learned how to DJ.
She's our motherfucking PR/consultant/lawyer/manager/ whatever the fuck.
Literally, I'm a jack of all trades at this point. It's like
she handles all of our fucking legal side for the Insecure Men LLC. Shout out.
So it's like like being able to learn everything that I've learned, especially like being able to apply that to different aspects of my life. I think like I do miss that side of it. Like I miss like that manager side of everything. But I will say I do prefer bartending a lot better. I know I'm not the easiest person to talk to or approach, but like when it comes to bartending, like I'm really good at my job bartending, and I definitely know how to take care of people really well behind the bar and make sure that they're having a good time, but I don't have
She
to
go
take
get
that.
you fucked up and suck.
Oh yeah, you'll be
that dick
lit,
and
but you'll
leave,
have a good
daddy.
time in the process.
Suck that dick and leave, daddy.
Just roar.
Yeah, you'll be lit, but you'll have a
Roar.
good time along the way for
Do
sure.
it.
So
Do it, daddy.
Love
Tell
you,
him
daddy.
to drawer.
Love you, daddy. Nah, yeah, she'll get you fucked up, bro. On some real fuck ass shit.
yeah, you'll be lit, but you'll have a good time for sure. So
Nigga, I'm over here like, woo! Take me home.
The one time you had to take me.
literally.
Yeah.
So
Do you think it's easier to manage a team of all girls compared to a co-ed team?
yes.
Or do you think it has like, its struggles? Because I worked in so many clubs and I always think like a lot of the downfall was
It was all
the girls.
females.
Yeah, it just takes one person to like disagree
Rile
with
them up.
somebody else and then everybody's choosing sides.
Nigga,
Like,
that beef is crazy.
The one thing that I will say about that is I think that it's definitely a little more complicated to deal with an all-female staff because, I mean, you got to think, put 10, 15, 20 girls
If you
in
put
one
10,
room.
15 girl math compared to other girl math, the math is not mathing.
maths.
But it's like, so it's like you
Maths.
put 10, 15,
maths.
20 different personalities in a room that are all female. Like, it's just everything's going to be on 10 all the time. And
Imagine
like
all
Lex kind of
15.
said, was like, you have one girl that might rile it up and then everybody just hops on board. So I think dealing with an all-female staff definitely has its challenges. And the one thing that I will have always said is that I do think that a female manager will always do 10 times better than a male manager. But in an all-female setting,
If
a
you know,
male manager will always succeed. Just because in reality, you can't take me home, but you could possibly take the male manager home. So you might listen to him a little bit better than you might listen to me. So I think that, like, that's why I always felt as if, having a male on an all-female staff is definitely a little bit better. But I do believe that a woman could do the job a little bit better, just because they're a little more thorough with their
I would
thinking
say
than a
one
man
thing
is.
though. I would say one thing where I did notice it because, Lex and me, we did work there while you were managing. I was, I guess you can say, the quote unquote hookah head hookah man, and Lex was expo head hookah expo. I mean head hookah expo.
Head hookah, yeah,
Head
sure,
expo.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
what's it called? I would say one thing. I don't know if Lex would say that. I don't know if Lex would agree with me, but I would
Hell no,
say
I don't
that.
agree with you.
No, okay, fine. Fuck you too then. Some of the female staff there didn't respect you just because you were.
A bitch.
I mean, I wouldn't say you were a bitch, but yes, you were.
A bitch.
But even that.
I mean, as a manager, you have to be. Yeah, honestly,
I
as a
mean, yeah,
manager,
but
you
you
have
got
to be.
be though.
You
But
can't
at
be
the end of the
everybody's
day,
friend.
like,
Sorry,
you
yeah.
said it. You said it time and time in the meetings where, like, look, when we come to work, I'm not your friend. I'm your boss. Outside of here, I'm your friend. And that's, bro. That's everywhere, bro. That's literally in corporate. And
Honestly, I don't hang out with my
I
coworkers
mean, well, but what,
outside of
but
work.
what I'm saying, but you get what I'm saying though, right?
Unless
Like,
it's a happy hour
I mean,
that
I
the company's
think-
sponsoring.
I think that, like, to go off what you just said, is like, yeah, a lot of people perceived me as a bitch, but the other thing in my specific situation is
because
I'm also damn
Blunt-
near the same age, if not a little bit older than
Blunt as
you,
fuck.
and if not maybe a couple years younger than some. So it's like you're also quote unquote taking orders from somebody of your age, and a lot of
anywhere,
people
that's literally
have.
everywhere.
And a lot of people have issues with that. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't like listening to people that are the same age, if not a little bit older, a little bit younger than you. And it's just a stigma that is in today's work culture. And the other thing is like Wes said, is I'm very big on, like, if I'm at work, I'm at work. I don't give a fuck if you're my best friend outside of work. You're still my employee when we're on the clock. After we clock out, we can kiki and we can haha and we can drink and we could, talk shit and we can do all this stuff. But at work, like, I have to be your boss. And unfortunately, in the environment that I was put in, it was, in a reality, I was the only bad guy. So in a way, it was like, if everybody, on a manager standpoint, and this isn't me talking shit or anything, but it's like, if everybody was on the same page
talking shit.
about the rules or the expectations or everything, and everybody put their foot down with the same thing, it would never be, oh, Kayla's the bitch and this person's the nice person.
It's
It
just the
would
fact
it's
is too is like it just.
I was the only one that would ever put my foot
Yeah.
down with what the rules were.
Another thing,
So
too, is, like,
I always
that
come off as a bad
you
guy.
putting your foot down, like they just let that roll over into like the next day or like if y'all went out the next, like literally right after work, if y'all went out, they'd still hold the grudge against you, which I never understood about that, but that's where it comes into play, like having an all woman staff. It's just the emotions are high.
I mean, yeah, females' emotions are always going to be on high. Don't get me wrong, like, I did have my faults along the way. It took me a really long time to, like, figure that out. And sometimes I wasn't the easiest person to talk to, and sometimes I wasn't the easiest person to come and, ask questions to. Because I'm very big on, like, you can ask me all the questions in the world, because I'd rather you ask me than just assume and fuck up. But also, like, let's think for 2 seconds before the question comes out your mouth, because sometimes people, and this is all walks of life. I don't care if we're in a work setting or we're sitting on this couch talking shit. Like, sometimes,
Talk
people,
your shit.
some people don't think about, the question that you ask. And, for everybody that knows me knows that my face is, you're going to know what I'm thinking based off my face. So if you come up to me with a $1 bill in your hand and you say, Kayla, is this a $1 bill? I'm going to look at you and I'm like, all right, girl, like, let's think about this for a second. Like, what did you just hand me? It's a $1 bill, right?
Common sense.
Yeah, like, and I think, and unfortunately in today's world, like, common sense is not so common. Shitty as it sounds, like, it is,
Sense
though.
ain't no sense.
So it's like, yeah, I mean,
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
If it don't make no P's, it don't make no Q's.
shouts out to being on your P's and Q's.
The fuck does that mean?
I don't know, you look it up.
Pushing
Bruh,
P.
I'm really about to look at what the fuck P's and Q's is. Austin, you know what P's and Q's means? What does that mean?
Being on your shit.
No.
Okay.
What the fuck is P's and Q's?
Okay, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Pimps and. No, all right. I'm not saying that on there. I'm not saying that on here. I'm just pushing P, bro. I'm not pushing Q.
But yeah, no, I mean, it was definitely like I said, I'm forever grateful for everybody that I ever worked with. everybody taught me something different. Everybody, showed me a different way of how to do things and how to deal with different personalities, and having all those different personalities in one setting on a day-to-day life. It was extremely hard. And the other thing, like, that kind of made me a bitch along the way was, like, as a server or a bartender or a hookah person or a busser or a host, it's like you don't know what I deal with on the back end. So it's like I try not to take all the bullshit that I would deal with on the back end and carry it to the front, because at the end of the day, like, that's not your responsibility to know all of that or to deal with all of that or to whatever. And there was a lot of times that I saved their asses from some wild ass ideas, and it was like, but I don't walk around telling everybody that, because that's not my job. My job is to make sure that you come in, you make your money, you do your job, and you make the restaurant money, and everybody gets paid at the end of the day, and we're out the door. Whatever you do outside of that has nothing to do with me. But it was like a lot of people failed to realize that I didn't just walk in and be like, oh, let me fuck up your day because you're not doing your job. It was like, if I'm telling you something on the floor, it's because I've already been told about it for the last 2 weeks. So
If you got time to lean, you got time to clean. Yeah.
And the thing is I was very big on do your shit, and I won't fuck with you. If you did all your shit and I came to you like, yo, like, motherfucker, you sitting down and you're like, oh, I did everything, girl, I ain't got no reason to fuck with you. Sit there. Sit your ass down and do whatever you want. But if you have shit to do and I know I can find something, then it's like, okay. Because also, you gotta think, like, you never know who's going to walk in the door at the end of the day. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I mean, I'm definitely grateful for my experience there. I think it's definitely not for the weak. So, like most things in
Nothing
my
you
life.
do is for the weak.
Apparently.
Your life is not for the weak, bro.
It's really not. My life
let's
is
put ourselves in
definitely
Kayla's
not.
shoes, bro. It's not for the
Motherfuckers
weak.
will cry if they was in your shoes.
Oh, if you were in my shoes for 12 hours, you'd be like, Kayla, have your shoes back. Please and thank you. Yeah, my life's definitely not for the weak.
So we're gonna go back to managing. It had to be the right circumstances.
It has to be the right circumstances. The other thing that I just have to realize is, like, not everywhere is gonna be the same place that I worked before.
I mean, oh yeah.
Like, not anything bad against them or towards them or whatever. It's just like I have to also understand that not every place is gonna be that place. So it has to be under the right circumstances for me to get back into management. I have been offered management jobs, since I was there. I mean, I used to get offered management jobs while I was there and ever since I left. And it's like, is that really a path that I really want to go down? So it's just depending on the circumstances and kind of like where I'm at in life and if that's the route I'm willing to take. So.
Rather get back into bartending.
Oh, for sure. I mean, the money of bartending is always going to top
100%.
being a
Bartending's
manager.
a lot funner. Honestly,
Oh, yeah.
bartending is
You
a
meet new people
lot
every day,
funner.
bro.
I think that's why I've always
I just like getting
gravitated.
people fucked up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's also why I've always gravitated towards bartending is, like, no 2 days are the same. Like, the 10 people I dealt with yesterday are not going to be the same 10 people I deal with tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
It's not like you're dealing with the same girls or same guys every single damn day.
it's like, I mean, yeah, you might have the one or two that always sit at your bar every day.
Unless you got that dedicated motherfucking person.
The regular. Yeah, you have your regular, but outside of that, it's
But
like,
even then, like your regulars
become
like,
family. Some regulars
they
become
come
family.
to be the easiest people to take care of because like they come to the bar,
Yeah.
you know what they want off the rip,
And they know that you're
like-
busy as shit, so they're not trying to fuck with you.
yeah, you
Like,
know, and all you got to do is like I could be all the way over there and they're all the way over there,
And they gotta go like this, and I already know
and
what the
I'd be
fuck you
like,
want.
you know, and they'd be
Yeah.
like, simple, okay,
I
I
don't even
got
gotta
you.
talk to you, and you gonna get fucked up.
I got you, yo. And when I have a chance, like, I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna talk shit with you.
What's your
Yeah, shit.
go-to? What's your go-to drink at the bar?
Go to drink at the bar. Y'all know this, but everybody watching this right now, and all bartenders are gonna hate me because to be honest with you, a lot of y'all are shitty ass bartenders.
No, kill.
So I go to the bar and I order a tequila Sprite because it's very rare.
To get a good drink.
It's very rare to get a good drink, but it's very rare that you're gonna fuck up a tequila Sprite.
But you can, though. It's
But
just
no, it
crazy.
has happened. It has happened. And Kayla was witness before. People have fucked up my tequila Sprite. It's not that hard.
When
So
I used-
think about when you get into intricate cocktails and like you have to do all this stuff. A lot of places, you know, they make their stuff on demand. Some places pre-batch, and a lot of places look at that as like, oh, so it's already pre-batch. No, it's pre-batch. It's for us to keep consistency and like make sure that like it's good.
It
You
also
make it
cuts
fresh
down
every
prep
fucking
time.
day. Like, I'll take a bigger chance in places that do that pre-batch instead
Than
of
just a
places that
regular
is
bar.
on demand because the bartender might make it different. Oh, it's not strong enough. It's not. There's tons
many
of
variables.
reasons that yeah. So my go-to drink at the bar is always just gonna be tequila Sprite, just about everywhere I go.
You, Kayla? What's your go-to drink at the bar?
Give me a shot of Don Repo, please.
Alright, no, we ain't talking about no shot. We're talking about like actual
A
drink.
drink?
Yeah.
Honestly, just kind of like not as in depth as Lex, but probably I'll do like a Don Repo pineapple because it's just it's hard to get a good drink out here nowadays, and it's like I'm very open to trying a lot of new cocktails just because I mean I've been in this industry almost 8 years now, so it's like I know.
You've bartended, I bartended. Like,
It's like so I'm a little bit more picky, but I'm also a little bit more
I've done
lenient
nothing.
because of that. So it's like I'm a little bit more understanding when it comes to certain things, but also like make me a good drink, please. But it's I mean even simple cocktails like tequila pineapples or vodka
You so
crayons or
easy
whatever,
to
like
fuck up.
you can still fuck it up.
Yeah, but you can put
I
too
mean
much
shit,
alcohol.
I went somewhere and I ordered this one I used to drink Crown Apple. I ordered a Crown Apple cranberry. Homegirl gave me a Red Bull cran.
Terrible.
I said, "Excuse me, what the fuck is this?" And she said, "That's what you asked for." And I was like, "No, girl, definitely not."
No.
You?
I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. Fuck both of y'all with this tequila bullshit. Tequila this, tequila that. Nah, bro. Give me that motherfucking Hennessy and Coke, bro.
Hennessy and Coke.
Give me that Henny
He said
and
he's
Coke,
trying to
bro.
fuck or fight. So.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold
if you
you,
drinking
bro.
Hennessy, you either fucking or you fighting.
That's why I love drinking Hennessy, bro. Cause it
Fucking
gives
or fighting.
it gives me one or two moods, bro. It gets me motherfucking on 10 toes, ready to fight.
No, the worst
Or
is
it
when
gets
you
me on
ready
the
to
10
fuck.
toes, ready to fuck.
No, the worst is when you're drinking and you're ready to fuck and they don't take back. We all been
no
there.
reply.
We all
I was about to say, all
We've
right.
all
Kayla.
been there.
You want to
Everybody's
call
been
me
there.
out? You want to call me out? I'm going to call you out, motherfucker. Why don't you text me back?
Me? Never.
I mean, we've
Could
all
never
been
be
through
me. Okay.
all right.
it. No, I mean, we've all been through it. I mean, them drinks start drinking and you're like,
Where you at?
Where my
But
little
look,
sneaky
hey,
Where
link
you at?
But I ain't gonna
You
hold
start sending the little eye emojis. Like, where you at?
Yeah, but like they'll hit me up in the morning and be like, I was asleep. And I'm like, okay, so what you doing tonight?
No, you know, I saw this meme one time that was like, if I text you in the middle of the night, like, where you at or what you doing, and you text me back in the morning, don't even reply. Like, just don't even reply. If you're not gonna reply when I text you, just don't even
Yeah, I ain't
reply
gonna
the
lie
next
to you.
day.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not
I'll
on no
text-
same wave. I'm not on the
I'll
same
text you
wave.
back. I'll be like, look, bro, I was drunk, bro. I was like, you look good to me that night.
Like, we're not even on the same wave anymore.
You was actually the last person I hit up.
You were at the bottom. You were at the bottom. But
no,
nah, I
bottom of
mean,
my list, and I still decided.
It's Wednesday night. You really think I got that many options? Like,
Nah.
that's crazy. If a man ever told me that, that's wicked.
uh,
That's actually wicked.
Lex, what would you do if you texted a girl saying, I don't want to disrespect you in any way, and she texted you back saying, I want you to disrespect me in every way?
wait,
What would you do?
That's
wait,
wicked.
like we're like in a relationship? type
Nah,
thing,
bro.
or,
It is just like y'all.
like
hooked
she just
up
I
a
don't
couple
like
times.
we you know just mess around and
Mess
she's-
around, hooked up maybe like once or twice.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say that shit because I really probably wouldn't care. So if she's
what
like,
I'm-
I
but
want
what-
you to disrespect me, shit,
Yeah.
how far you want me to go? You want me to hawk to her? Or you want to be like, Jody, you said you never hit me, Jody.
Not the baby boy, bro.
That's wicked. That's wicked.
You, Kayla?
The side eye. I think it all just depends on like what level of I'm trying to be respectful and what level of disrespectful we're talking about.
Like, what if
So,
you texted a guy? What if you texted a guy like, "Hey, like, I'm not trying, like, I'm just trying to be respectful with you. Like, I'm not trying to disrespect you." And then the guy texts back, be like, "Nah, I want you to be disrespectful.
I'm gonna need more context.
What do you mean by that?
I want to go on a cruise."
Cruises are canceled in 2024, so don't book any of those. They're non-refundable. Hope y'all know. Just a FYI for those that didn't know, because I didn't know that. I thought you could get refunded, but
No,
Hey,
ain't
yeah,
no
really?
refund, bro. There's just an
No?
empty room at that point.
No.
They
you shit out. If
They
you
gonna
don't,
hit
if
you.
you're not on that cruise, you shit out of luck.
gonna hit you with that Delta flight policy.
Facts.
Shit, I'll buy that cruise right now.
No refund. Nah, I don't know. I think I need more context in that. Like, if a man ever told me, like, I want you
If
to be
a-
disrespectful,
If
like,
Shorty ever texted me that is saying like, "Oh, I want you to disrespect me," guess what the fuck I'm doing?
You hopping in your car?
Take her to church.
I'm hopping in that. You know what I do want to do though, bro? Speaking of church, you know what I do want? Because I go to church from time to time. I do want to go to church and find me a church girl so I can ruin her life.
And class the hell you go.
Yeah. Thanks for
Oh,
giving
please
for what
keep
he
me on
just said.
first. Yeah. I want to go to Bible study with you. If you know, you know.
I don't know actually.
You ever been to Bible study before, bro?
Never studied the Bible. No.
I don't know
To be honest, I don't
you
even.
was in because my grandma did not allow those. But yeah, no, I don't know what I would say to that. So next question.
Tell me something, Kayla. What are you doing right now then? Like as a job?
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
Is that
No.
it?
No, I respectfully I could never do it.
Come on.
Shout out to all those that do. A girl, get your bag. A men, get your bag. All of y'all get your bag.
I feel like if it was just to sell your toes, bro, just do your toes.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I got some nice feet though. Like, don't start DMing me for my pictures.
I'ma put her.
Hey, I'ma need a
Instagram
cut.
down below. Hey, yeah, I think her toes on her page, bro. Just zoom in on the motherfucker.
My toes are definitely not on my page. No, I mean in reality, like currently, I'm not
To be
working.
added to the close friends.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, do you have a close friends?
No, I don't. So whatever you see in my story is my life. It's my day to day life.
I was about to say, because if she has a close friend and I'm not on it,
Y'all motherfuckers in it at
I was
that
about to
point.
say that's
That's what I'm
hurtful.
saying. We didn't pay for it. You got to pay for the close
Oh, we gotta
friends.
pay. Oh,
close friends.
wow. How much?
No, I don't. No. But yeah, no. Currently, I'm not working out in Miami. So y'all pray for me. Y'all send me some money. I accept Zelle, Apple Pay,
Telling
Cash
you.
App. You know.
OnlyFans.
If you know anybody hiring in Miami, also send.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
she
no.
got it. She got into scamming, bro. If y'all don't know,
Again, remember, comment the lies that
she
you
got
think
into
are the
scamming
bottom
because
of
you
the
know, like I like showed her how to scam, bro. Because you know I'm from Atlanta, bro. You know I know what I'm doing. So here's
Right, shit.
you want me to show you how to do it, bro. You get some bread, right, and then you get the duplex.
Go ahead and turn that
After
light
you
off.
buy the duplex, you live in that duplex, half of the duplex.
Mm-hmm.
You rent the other half out.
Mm-hmm.
Now you living in the other half rent free because the other half is paying the rent.
That's not
Right,
scamming.
right.
Uh-huh.
Hear me out. Hear me out. After you get that money because you've been living there rent free, you buy yourself another duplex.
Now you got a quadruplex.
Exactly. And you rent the 3 out. You still live there rent free. After you've been living there rent free for about a year or so, all that money coming in. You get yourself an LLC.
I hope y'all cutting all of this
After
out.
you get the
'cause goddamn.
LLC, you get your EIN. With that EIN, you can get the business loan. With that business
You
loan,
get the ABCs with it.
no, that's a sopa. After that, I forgot the rest. But
Exactly.
she showed me. And then you get OnlyFans.
And then once you get 10 friends to join under you,
oh yeah,
then it's free for you.
Uh-huh.
And then once they get 3 people each under them, so think about 10 times 3, that's 30 people. Now those 30 people are under you, yo.
Subscribe to
And
her
now you're making
OnlyFans.
residual money.
This
is how it works, yeah. And
She has OnlyFans, guys.
I really don't.
hit us
I'll
up.
put it-
Hit us
put
up
it
for
down there.
Herbalife.
Huh?
Huh?
You said go serve Herbalife.
Herbalife is crazy.
No, I do not have an OnlyFans. But like I said, like respect to everybody that does that. Get your bag, get your bread. More power to you. Could never be me, unfortunately. But yeah, no, I mean currently I'm not working right now. I was at the spot in Wynwood for a little bit and then they changed management. So currently just looking for something else and that's it.
We were bartending there in Miami.
Yeah.
You know, you'd love to bartend in Miami.
Oh,
What's
for
your
sure.
dream place to bartend at?
I'm
like
not
in-
naming any names.
Yeah.
Well, if you had to say one spot, don't say the name, obviously, but I know.
Funny story.
Is it the 3-letter club?
Funny story. I actually applied at one of the. I have 2 places that I would love to bartend at. The first place, it's a super big club in Miami, but it's probably like one of the hardest places to get a job at. Like that's next level competition to get in it. And then the other place I actually did interview at, and it was crazy because I reached a problem that I never thought I'd ever experience being in this industry. I was actually told no because of my tattoos.
That's wicked.
which I never, ever, ever
I feel like
thought
I feel
would
like
ever happen
now
to
in
me.
this world, in this society, like just I feel like just anywhere in general, like I feel like people become such an acceptance to tattoos.
Oh yeah, and I'm not a Chipotle bag either. So shout out to all the people that do look like Chipotle bags. But it's like, I do have a lot of very detailed art in my body, and my stuff is very like planned out and very strategic. All that stuff, and so
Oh, Chipotle, I get it now. I get it now.
yeah. So it's like, I have a lot of really quality, like really nice pieces on my body. So the fact that I was turned away from a nightclub that's actually like it was mind baffling for me. So it's also very humbling, but.
You should call your mom right now and tell her and be like, "You remember when you told me I'd never get a job with my tattoos? You were right."
My mom definitely did not
Okay.
ever tell me that.
Oh.
She told me to get help though, but yeah, no, I mean it's definitely like an experience I never thought I'd have to deal with, but
If you had to, would you get them removed?
absolutely not.
Sounds like great.
No, I love my tattoos so much. I mean, I definitely do have a few tattoos on my body that if I could cover up, I would. Or I don't necessarily regret any of my tattoos. I do prefer some a little bit more than others,
I don't
but
regret none of my tattoos.
I don't regret any of them. Every tattoo I have on my body has a place. Yeah, every tattoo on my body has
Shout out. I ain't gonna do it.
yeah, every tattoo on my body definitely has a time and a place in my life that in that moment felt very like valid and very whatever. So I don't have anything that I regret.
I feel like
Yeah.
this
But I mean, I
tattoo-
definitely have some that I would cover up. But if I don't ever cover them up in my lifetime, like I'm not like pressed about it.
Yeah, I feel like this tattoo. Everyone always says, "When am I gonna cover up? When am I gonna cover up?" But honestly, this tattoo does
Your
have
Disney tattoo?
yeah, it does have a lot of meaning behind it. I would say because honestly, if it wasn't for like the establishment that we're talking about, I wouldn't have met you.
True.
Wouldn't have met you.
Well, sure, you wouldn't have met a lot. You
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
have met any of us actually.
Honestly, I wouldn't even be where I'm
Dang,
at
dog,
now,
you
bro.
probably would have actually gone to Harvard, gotten like that
Climbed Mount
4.0.
Everest.
I might have
Like you would be fucking maybe like CEO of
The Cholos.
Bimbo or something right now.
yeah, boo boo lubu.
Boo-boo-lubu.
But yeah, bro. I just like a lot of people do tell me like, why don't you cover it up or why did you get it? You're stupid for getting it. And like another thing with me is like all my tattoos, bro, have meaning behind it. All my tattoos do.
Well, and that's what I was saying as well. It's like like I said, I have a couple where I'm like, yeah, like not my favorite, but it in the
It has
time when
meaning
I got
behind it.
it, but
Yeah.
when I had it, it was like it meant something to me and it got me through something. So I'm forever grateful for all my tattoos.
That's what I'm saying. Like even though it's stupid as it looks, or people be like, oh, that shit's dumb. Like why would you get a logo tattooed on you? It's not even just it's a logo. It's like I said, if it wasn't for that establishment, I would have been where I'm at now. And I'm not saying I owe everything to them because I don't owe them shit. But if it wasn't me working there and them giving me a chance to work there, I wouldn't.
You might
wouldn't-
not
you
have
wouldn't
ever
been
been in
where
this
you're at, yeah.
opportunity.
You
know,
wouldn't
it's
be
not
where
to say
are
that you
currently.
might not have ever done it, but it might have taken you longer,
Exactly.
or you would have had to go another way through it. A lot
mean,
of
you wouldn't-
other different variables.
Everything that you go through in your life puts you in the place of where you are right now.
Like I said, all my tattoos, me.
And
all-
where you
all
are right
personally,
now
all my
doesn't mean that's where
tattoos.
you're gonna be in 6 months, a year.
I'm gonna be at the same spot in 6 months.
No, you won't.
100%. Catch me in construction. Catch me at Georgia Tech.
But just because you're doing construction doesn't mean you're gonna be in the same place.
I'm going through my own little debate in my life right now, so we'll see.
I think we
We'll
all
see
there.
6 months from now.
Check me back in 6 months.
No.
We'll do a 6-month recap.
Yeah, 6 months
Yeah.
check in.
6 month check.
Where we at? Literally.
Do a next month check in at this point.
Alright.
Y'all so good. Y'all still feeling all right? Like,
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, it's definitely time.
How'd you feel when they said that they're not gonna hire you because of your tattoos? Like, what went through like your actual like mind about that shit?
I'm gonna be honest. I really thought I didn't get it because I'm not 100% bilingual. I'm very
She's like
I'm like a 80-20.
she's like a 3/4 bilingual. She's like a 3/4 lingual.
Yeah. To be honest, I really am. Like I definitely
1/4
understand.
lingual.
I definitely understand a lot more Spanish than what I speak. I just get very self-conscious speaking Spanish because everybody just off the rip automatically thinks I'm white.
Ah.
So it's just something that I grew up like that stigma behind me that, oh, you're a blonde-haired white girl, like you're not Hispanic, you're not this, you're
She's
not
not
that.
even a real blonde, guys.
I'm definitely not this blonde, but I'm I'm a
The dirty blonde. Yeah.
dirty blonde. But it's like, growing up, like I always went through that stigma of like, oh, you're a white girl or you're this or you're that. Like you can't speak Spanish or you can't do this or whatever. So when I do speak Spanish, like I get very self-conscious about it. And that's always held me back in speaking it. But I can definitely like hold a conversation. I can definitely get by. I've definitely like spoke Spanish in my work environments and everything. But if someone asks me like, "Hey, are you 100% bilingual?" Like I'm not gonna tell you I am, because at that point I'm lying to you, and I don't want to get caught up down the road and you're like, "Oh, well, bitch, I thought you were 100%." So when they said that they decided to go a different route, I honestly believed it was because of that. Like I thought it was because I'm not 100%. And then I was talking to somebody and they're like, "Oh, you know why you didn't get the job?" And I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Oh, 'cause your tattoos." And I literally was like, "Excuse me?"
I ain't gonna hold you, but when we did go to that club when we were there for my birthday, apparently I heard she got fired, but it was just one baddie bartender there, all tatted up.
I never made it past the section that like we were in.
Nah, I saw her from the section, brother. She was
I
so
couldn't
bad.
see
Oh
shit.
my god, bro. I was literally going to be like, I know we got like 4 bottles here, but I'm about to go buy a drink because I just want to go see like,
What's your name?
what's your
Let
name?
me
Like,
buy you a
can I get
drink.
a Hennessy and Coke?
Ooh wee.
Yeah, I mean, I was definitely surprised because that's in my, like I said, almost 8 years experience in this industry. That's something I've never thought would ever hold me back somewhere. I would understand more if I was in like a high end, super fancy, super rich, super like exquisite environment. I'd be a little bit more understanding of it, but
McDonald's.
because of like, not to say where I was applying was like a bad spot because it's actually a pretty high end club, but it's like that's definitely something that I never thought I would encounter in my life. So it was definitely humbling in the job experience process because now I'm facing issues that I didn't think were issues from the beginning. So definitely throws you for a loop. So Miami definitely keeps you on your toes. I'll tell you that much.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say
Ask
something. I was,
your
I was,
dumbass.
I was gonna say some out of pocket shit. I had to stop. I really had to stop myself. I was like, let me not say some
Ask
shit
your
real quick.
dumbass question.
No, I was like, I'm not gonna say it's out of pocket. I'm not gonna say
So how does the OnlyFans and bartending connect?
I bartend while I do my OnlyFans.
Oh, so she's doing drinks in her lingerie, ladies and gentlemen. If you ever want to subscribe, her first.
That
contact-
sounds
you-
like
I
a
teach you how to
service that
bartend.
they would use in Miami. That sounds.
That's
like a
actually
service.
kind of sounds like.
That's
like a
actually a good
lingerie
idea. To
bartending,
anybody that
like-
hasn't
I was about
done
to
it,
say,
do
not
it.
her already considering it.
No, I wouldn't do it. But hey,
Yeah.
ladies, whoever has like free game, take that idea. Bartending or teaching how to bartend in your lingerie, pretty positive. Like
I
you
mean,
can make some money
you-
off of that.
Practically already do that shit in the club, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
I mean, to be honest, yeah, but now you can get paid to do it even more. So, hey, there you go.
Oh waiter.
Yeah, you're chilling.
My man's is outside.
Oh waiter.
Oh, waiter.
Yeah.
No,
No.
I already did. You've been slacking on that shit, bro.
He said 1 shot per 30 minutes.
Up. Damn. Can I just get a baby
Damn,
one?
son.
I ain't gonna motherfucking lie to you. Hey, let me just get a baby one, bro. I got court next Monday.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Baby port.
I got court.
Mm.
Dealing with a lot of life struggles right now.
Don't look at me because I'll be looking at you.
Pause.
Clay.
Yeah.
Soon.
Well, thank you for being on the podcast with us.
Well, that's it, folks. Bye. Love you. Bye.
No, I think this is a good moment to wrap it up.
Yep. Well, I hate all of you. Nah, I'm
Pete was
playing.
crazy.
What you gotta say to the people out there who are like want to take the next leap into like moving or getting a new job or what like anything
Well,
that's holding them
like my
back from
advice?
yeah. What's something you would tell
Honestly,
people to the camera?
honestly, bro, just fucking do it. Like, if you, like, the one thing I have definitely learned in my life is, like, and if you know anything about my story and you know anything about me, like, you know that life will flip on a dime. And life is very unexpected and life is so unplanned and life is so short. in moments that you don't even realize. So like enjoy every moment of your life and do things that are going to make you enjoy your life. And if you're unhappy somewhere, like obviously just don't fuck it one day with no plan, cuz like you're just going to end up being unhappy with no job. But if you know that you're unhappy somewhere, like do things in your life that are going to put you in a happier place. If you know that you're not happy at your job, find something that's going to make you happy, and once you secure that, get the fuck out of wherever you're not happy. If you know you're not happy in your hometown, go somewhere that's going to make you happy, but make sure like before you do those big leaps of faith, like you do have your shit kind of figured out. You don't have to have every single thing figured out, and you can figure out some of it along the way, but definitely do it. Like there's no point to stay in this life and be unhappy, whether that's work, whether that's your living situation, whether that's with your partner, whether that's your friends, your family, like whoever it is. Like there's no point to keep negative people around you, negative environments, negative anything, when, you know, like I said, life is so precious and life is so short that you just gotta do what's gonna make you happy at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, like you're the only person that has you. You're the only person living in your shoes. You're the only person living your day-to-day life. And if you're not proud of your life and you're not happy with your life, then nobody else will. So that would be my advice, pretty much. And it's okay, just a FYI, it's okay to shake things up. And it's okay to cut off people that aren't good for you, regardless of who they are. So just keep that in mind, because a lot of people get scared to do that. So keep that in mind.
I always used to say a lot, the person who enjoys walking is going to walk much further than the person just walking to a destination.
Absolutely.
You know,
Absolutely.
you
No, I'm just kidding. No, absolutely, though. Absolutely, for sure, though.
Nah, that's some real shit. That's good advice, you know. I feel like people should understand that if you're really going to take that leap of faith and do what you got to do. Just do it.
Just do it.
Nike.
Please sponsor me.
So, but yeah, with that being said, we're going to close this out.
Yes, sir.
Definitely. Thank you, Kayla, for being on this episode with us. We appreciate you greatly. You know, you're going to be back in Miami by the time this episode drops.
I will be.
So, we might do a little watch party out in Miami.
Yeah.
Watch party is crazy.
She gonna be watching the motherfucker on the boat. She gonna be like, guys, look, I'm on YouTube.
That's me.
That's me.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
law.
on Saturday, so I'm gonna be in a little corner with my shot, watching this shit.
Hell yeah.
Make me look good, please. Editor.
Yeah, but
But no, thank you guys for having me. Thank you for the conversation. So the conversation's always good with you guys. So thank you guys
100%.
for having me. I love y'all.
you.
So
let us know who you want next on this motherfucker.
because I know y'all ain't asked for me,
Yeah.
but I gave it to y'all anyway.
We also remember that Insecure Men episode is going to be coming out soon.
we were supposed to do it
so-
this week. I ain't gonna lie to you. We were supposed to do it this week. But somebody, I'm not gonna say any fucking names, John, went out of fucking town to fucking Florida. My God.
Yeah.
'Cause God
Yeah.
damn it.
That one's going to be coming up soon. Got some questions lined up. You guys send them
Hell
some more
yeah.
questions,
Go.
anything you want to know. Find out who's the most insecurest all of us.
Apparently it's me.
So, yeah, guys, we'll keep you updated with that. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And we love you all.
Starting our TikTok this week too, so I'll post that TikTok link down below.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We love you guys. Till the next episode.
Yes, sir.
I'm Kayla.
No, let's do it. Let's do the official. Come on.
All right, scratch that. To the next episode. I'm Lex.
I'm Wes.
And I'm Kayla.
This is That's Law.
That's Law.
Fuck
No,
yeah,
this
yeah.
Disney Channel.
Das Law.
Hey.
I Lupita's
Law.
crazy.
Who's looking at the shot over here? Oh,
Ay, dígame
Look at the shot.
cuánto quiere por la cosita, por fuerza se te ve por mí. Tengo el
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we struggled, but it's